Hi everyone, my name is Sanaipei Tande and we are at DGI Brandom Studios for the online launch of my EP titled Nabo. It's a Maasai word, which means the number one. And this being my first compilation, I figured titling it Nabo would be appropriate, other than the fact that there is a song in the album that's called Nabo. I decided to do an EP more because I feel like I'd taken like a really long break before releasing something of my own. And most of the things that I released were all collaborations, and so they're really not my work. I was just featuring on people's projects, and I felt like between the time I released my last solo project and now, it's really been a long time, and so I figured, why not put a couple of songs together? And then I guess because I had all these ideas, I really wasn't sure which one would be the track that I release first. So I said, throw them all in one thing. I mean, the album has a total of 6 songs. We have Nabo, which starts. That was produced by Ihaji. Then we have Nakuthamini, produced by none other than Dili Skilizaji. And then song number 3 is titled Jali. Jali is featuring Nyashinsky and also produced by Ihaji. We've got song number 4 is Chokua. Chokua has been done by, he calls himself the beat killer, Vince on the beat. It's the first time that I'm working with him and he's done a tremendous job. Then we have song number 5, which is Kiwango. Kiwango is featuring Calligraph and has been produced by Ihaji. And then finally, song number 6 is Yuko Nawewe. That's my first gospel song. I know people have said my other song, Amina, was gospel. I didn't consider it one. So for me, this is the first gospel song I've done. It's called Yuko Nawewe and it's produced by Chris Edouard. So song number 1, Nabo, which means one, was inspired by partly myself, embracing who I am and what it is that I have, you know, just the attributes that I have. It's sort of linked with the fact that there's such unhealthy competition among women, and when I say unhealthy, obviously I mean for all the wrong reasons. How can I be hotter? How can I, you know, attract the most attention and stuff like that? And so this song is to motivate ladies to embrace who they are and look for their good sides, not look at their bad sides and say, oh, I want to be like so and so. No, just be you, embrace who you are, be number one. You are number one in your own right and in your own space. And like fingerprints, we're all very unique. So find what's unique about you and, you know, magnify that. Nakuthamini is, how do I put it? It's like a wedding song, and it's from the perspective of the lady. The lady is singing her vows to the man that she's marrying, and so she's basically saying that she could not wait for this day to show how much she loves him, and all the things that she's been taught by her people, how to respect your man and how to treat him and how to kumtumikia, so we say. So that's what Nakuthamini is. Nakuthamini is those vows that you say to that man that you're marrying on the day. Care like you care, like you care. I say like you care, like you care, like you care. Jali, loosely translated, means to care. This one. So this one is featuring Nyashinsky. It was inspired by a statement that a certain gentleman made in the presence of us girls when we were much younger. I think we were like teenagers. And this particular gentleman, much older, could call him like an uncle, basically. So he made a statement and said, a man who respects you will not cheat on you in public. And we were up in arms, like, what are you talking about? It should be a man who respects you will never cheat on you. But then, obviously, that's teenage years. You know, as you're growing older, you look at things differently and you're like, maybe I could forgive some infidelity. Anyway, Jali basically is a woman telling the man, I know you're doing this, but could you at least try to be discreet about it? That's what it is. It's, you can't come home, you know, I can see the lipstick on your shirt, I can smell the perfume, I can see the receipts, and then you still come back to me expecting me to be a wife to you. Try and be discreet about these things. We are not promoting infidelity, we are just saying that's how it is today. Yes. Chokua. Woo! So Chokua, again produced by Vince on the beat. Chokua is a lady praising her man's sexual prowess. I find it a bit comical, and that's why I'm smiling, because when I imagine the video, I'm imagining this chick has gone to Jobo, and you know, she gets a message from the guy. He's like, "What's up? See you, Pitia," and she starts to feign sickness. Any of those ones of, "I'm really sick, boss. I've got to go," you know. So it's very funny in my head, but it's just basically not being able to say no to that guy, because he's just, you know, he's just so good. Whenever he calls, if you need to be sick, if you need to pretend you've gone out to get coffee for your boss, all those things. That's basically what Chokua is. Unasema, Chokua, mi nampa tu.
Hey, check this out.
What up?
This is what they've been asking for, right? Sanaipei?
Yeah.
OG? All right, let's go. Girl, if you know you
Kiwango
got
is
it all.
featuring Calligraph, produced by Haji. Kiwango talks about levels. I think it's very fair to say that there are women out there who work really hard to get what they have, to climb the ladder in their workplaces or in their careers, and have set up a certain style of life for themselves. Things that they do, places that they go, cars that they drive, you know, the kind of engagements that they have, etc. And it can be sometimes threatening for a man. But here's this guy, he comes, he vibes you, he can see the kind of life you're living, and then all of a sudden, now that you're together, he's like, you know, you can't be spending money like this, and you can't be rolling in a car that's similar to mine, because that kind of, you know, it emasculates you. Kiwango is about, look, you found me on this level, don't come here and try to water me down. If you can't keep up, step. That's really all it's about. But Calligraph really chocolate me there, but it's fine. Yuko Nawewe is, it's a personal song for me. It's a gratitude song. It's considering where I've come from, what I've been through, and the fact that I've come out still on top. For me, I felt a need to say thank you. You know, you could imagine whoever I'm saying thank you to, but for me, this is saying thank you to God and just, you know, going through that journey and everything that I've learned and everything that has happened has actually worked to my benefit. You know, even if it's negative, it propelled me to where I am today. So Yuko Nawewe is just, you know, even through trials and tribulations, he's there. He just wants to see how much you will learn from that. Yeah.
He will not forsake you. Yuko Nawewe, Yuko Nawewe, Yuko Nawewe.
The reason I decided to do an online launch is because a lot of the times, I think in the 18 years that I've been in the industry, I would record a song, shoot a video, put it on YouTube, and then just say on social media, yo, I have a new video out, and that's about it. So I wanted to do something different this time because I realized that I put in so much effort and it doesn't really come back in terms of, you know, the finances or even just the recognition. Like I have people who are realizing that I had songs out like a year later, you know. So I figured I needed to do something extra this time. Thus the media tour, and then of course having the photo shoot, just to have promotional material. And pictures, and just to make sure that it actually reaches further than it always has. DJI Brandom Studios has taken over the space that was Homeboys before, and that's where SEMA started. Like when we won the Popstars competition, this is where we were unveiled, this is where we recorded our first songs, and right now this is what we used to call the fridge. And I remember one time when I was recording, I came to record at lunchtime because I didn't want Pam and Kevin to hear me, do ad-libs and stuff because I was so scared. So yeah, DJI Brandom has been kind enough to give me space for everything. I mean, I've done literally everything here. So I've done the photo shoot. Here we are shooting this mini video. They've given me the cameras, they've given me the lights, they've given me space to rehearse, a makeup room, as in basically DJI Brandom Studios is the solution for everything that you're looking for as an artist. And when I say artist, I mean broadly, not just people who sing. They've also got studios where you can do your online radio. And a lot more. I know there's a lot more that's coming. Maybe I shouldn't unveil that before, Brandom is ready. But yeah, you can find it all here. Yeah. I'd also like to give a big shout out to my makeup artist, Kwaga, ever so kind. And I like the fact that even when I came with my own products, she was very easy and very welcoming and very embracing of the products. And I want to talk about the products because for me, I stopped using chemical-based products because my face was then, reacting. Being somebody who acts, every day is a makeup day. And so I had to find a solution for that. And I found plant-based makeup. And so thank you, Kwaga, for just agreeing to try something new, to try new products. And see, they work. So for the photo shoot, you'll realize that I picked very similar outfits. Different style, but very similar. And the theme there is black and rhinestones. And for me, this was, again, to kind of dispel the narrative out there that, light skin is better. For me, it's black shines. Black still shines. So embrace your color. I know there was an incident where I actually didn't get a job that apparently client had liked so much, but because I wasn't light-skinned, it wasn't working for them, for me to be on screen pushing whatever it is that they wanted me to push. And so for me, having the black and the rhinestones is just, it's black power. It's black girls are beautiful. Black girls, matter. And black girls are also talented. So let us shine. The music will be on my YouTube channel. That's just Sanaipei Tande, exclusively there. I'm, deciding for how long, but possibly a week. It'll be exclusive on my YouTube channel, so you can find it there. And then after that, we'll spread it out to the rest of the places. Yeah. So on Instagram, it's Sanaipei.Tande. On Twitter, it's Sanaipei_Tande. Then there's the Facebook page, the fan page, which is just Sanaipei Tande. When you follow me on the social media platforms, then you'll get to know where it is that I'm going to go. But I'm going to do several radio stations and TV stations as well. So yeah, we've come to the end of this. Just a quick reminder, the album is called Nabo. And you will find it on my YouTube channel for the first week after this video airs. And then after that, we will spread it out. And then, of course, keep following me on my social media pages. And you'll find out where I'll be and what I'll be doing. And you won't be left behind.
Ooh, it's Sanaipei. Listen, tangia kwako kuzaliwa nyota yako inang'aa so far.